Today I want to talk about why we're here on planet Earth, what I personally call Earth School. I've been on this long journey of discovery, learning to decode the universe, understand my purpose, and explore what soul evolution really means. And through that exploration, I've come to a conclusion. Many of us are here because we got caught in a recycling loop, a reincarnation loop, and we keep returning without realizing we actually have a choice. Somewhere along this path, my purpose evolved. My purpose is now to help people become aware that when we leave Earth, our soul must make a decision. We choose whether to follow the light, which many people don't know actually leads them back into the reincarnation loop, or whether we ignore the light and request to return to our true home planet. From what I've learned and what I've experienced, that home planet is a place of harmony, peace, and a highly evolved society. Earth, well, I jokingly call it a prison planet, but I also honor that because it's a learning planet. It's a place where souls come to evolve, grow, and remember who they are. And apparently, Earth is one of the hardest soul experiments there is. A while back, my angel team told me something very simple. Your purpose is to simply evolve your soul. That's it. I can choose to help others, choose to share my light, guide people, and be loving, but my core purpose, the universal assignment, is soul evolution. So as I've been evolving, I'm starting to realize something. It's not really about karmic debt or tikkun, which is correction in Hebrew. Sure, karmic patterns matter when you're stuck in the reincarnation loop because you're operating under divine order and universal law. But if you're not stuck in that loop, all of that becomes almost irrelevant. What truly matters is that when this lifetime ends, your soul knows it has a choice. Apparently, upon passing, there's a life review, but even in that moment, you do have to follow the standard path. You do not have to follow the standard path. You don't have to be a follower. And this reminds me so much of that Pixar movie Soul. I want to rewatch it because I'm sure I'll notice some new symbolism now, but in the movie, the character dies unexpectedly. And he's like, no, I'm not ready. I want to go back because he wanted to make one of his dreams come true. He was on the verge of it becoming true. So he resists the system and finds another way and does not follow the light. And that's the point. There is always another way. We always have a choice in life here on planet Earth and in the beyond. People who don't know this will naturally follow whatever they're told, just like here on Earth. When you're not connected to your intuition deeply, when you're not grounded, when you're not operating from expanded consciousness, you just follow instructions by default because you don't realize you have sovereignty. Some souls will want to return to Earth School for more learning, more correction, more tikkun. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't have to return unless you choose to. It's always a choice. Now, here's why this reincarnation loop exists, according to what I've been shown. There are certain ET groups, extraterrestrial groups, I don't know which ones specifically, but the information is definitely out there, use Earth as kind of an experiment. And have been since the beginning of time. They watch us, which honestly reminds me of the movie The Watchers. They keep souls cycling through the loop because our energy is useful to them. They siphon it. And while that sounds dark, we also have to take accountability and know that we allow it through distraction, fear, ignorance, conditioning, and forgetting who we are. Because here's the truth. We have something that they don't have. I used to wonder, well, if they're so evolved, why do they need our energy? But then it hit me. If a system suppresses a human, it can continue to dominate them. It's the same energy as slavery. If humans remember their power, they can no longer be controlled. So the cycle keeps us small, distracted, afraid, disconnected, because a fully awakened human is impossible to dominate. And that is why I sometimes call Earth a prison planet, but not because we are doomed. It's because we're here to learn our power and choose differently through awakening. We keep ourselves in the reincarnation loop, not because we're forced, but because we don't know who we are, or we're attached to belief systems that tell us to follow the light, or we stay in ignorance about what's really happening. That lack of awareness is what keeps us cycling. So the message today is simple. You always have a choice. You have a choice here in Earth School, and you have a choice in the afterlife. Your soul is not trapped. It just needs to remember its sovereignty.